Hello YouTube, it's me, it's Michael B. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. Happy Saturday. This is your weekend update, that's right, and we got a ton of news to share with you this Saturday because AtGames have just released their June calendar and they've got a big month coming up with Zen Pinball releases, their own first party Magic Pixel release coming out with Natural History Pack 2, and then on top of that, a Nod summer sale to cap off the month. Plus, New Wave Toys have heard the complaints from a portion of their community talking about the price point with the Golden Tee offerings they have. They've come out with more of a basic standard offering at a price people are familiar with. I'll tell you about that. And then last but not least, Arcade1Up has come out with a new marketing type contest. And well, Arcade1Up, go to bed, you're drunk. That's right guys, in today's video we got a ton of news to share with you. AtGames related to their June calendar, New Wave Toys coming out with a new model of the Golden Tee at a better price point, and then last but not least, Arcade1Up's got a questionable marketing campaign. But before we get into all that, I want to say thank you so much everybody for checking out the video guys. I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube jazz. Now, we in the community have been pretty critical of Arcade1Up based on their marketing and questioning whether or not their people actually know how to play some of these games. People have been taking a lot of shots, but I gotta say, at least what they've been doing lately looks better and it kind of makes more sense. I'll give them a little bit of a pass. Seems to be getting a little bit better. At least the quality is, but still we question, what does this have to do with arcades and, I mean, the majority of the community that are interested in their products? Well, I don't want to belabor this too much. I'll just go into it really quickly. I got an email from Arcade1Up yesterday, and I didn't know what to make of it. Like, I mean, you want to give this company all the credit in the world. I love their products. I always have. I think it's so cool what they're trying to do and bring like arcade nostalgia into the home and, you know, create new love for classic arcades that really is a pretty niche hobby, and, you know, it gets people interested in going out, trying real arcades out in the wild, maybe even getting into hobbies. There's so much good that came from Arcade1Up as a company and so much it could be. But, like, I see the state of it nowadays, and, like, no offense to the people that are there, it's just, I think they're so disconnected from what the community is and stuff like that, that they've just completely lost the narrative here at some point. So, they announced a contest yesterday, I got this on my email, Decorators, Gamers, DIYers, World Collide, Are You Game? Hack Arcade1Up arcades into DIY furniture pieces. So basically, you're going to destroy an Arcade1Up, turn it into a piece of furniture in the hopes to win an Arcade1Up. So if you destroy one, you could possibly get one to replace it. Anyways, 19K Fox did a pretty good short on this. I mean, they're already furniture. These are functional furniture. But I guess they're looking back to people doing mods like, you know, putting bar fridges in the Arcade1Ups and stuff like that. You can see this lady here hiding her infinity game table in, I forget what one of these is called, like a little coffee table type storage chest. I don't know who this is for. Obviously, this is not for our community. It's just so stupid. Like, it's so stupid. And I don't know how business works. I know it's that, you know, they look at the hardcore fans as a 10% and they can't just focus on the 10%. But sometimes, man, like, I'm so frustrated with what they do. Here's the post on Facebook as well. You can see more of it. Elevate your gaming space with the Arcade1Up DIY Furniture Hack Challenge. Unleash your creativity and give your Arcade1Up setup a unique twist. Snap, share, and tag your unique creation. I mean, again, why would anybody do this? The whole point, and this is what I don't, and I'm going to swear, I don't fucking understand, is the whole point to what you do is nostalgia. So you're telling people that your nostalgic cab that's designed like an original arcade, tear that the fuck up and just stick it in an armoire or something like that. I don't get it. I don't know who's coming up with these ideas. I don't know what the deal is with their marketing or something, but I mean, you got to figure out a way to do something sensible, to use common sense, and you got to figure out a way, if you want to market to the masses, which you're trying to do it without alienating your core fans, because you have done nothing but alienate your core fans for the last little while. I love you, Arcade1Up. I want you to succeed. It's just, I don't get it. Anyways, I'm not going to belabor that too much. It's a stupid marketing campaign. Has nothing to do with us. What an idiotic decision. Come on, guys, do better. Anyways, enough with the negativity. Let's talk about something positive. And New Wave Toys, great company that's always listening to feedback from their staff and their community and other people, YouTubers alike, have come up with a new option for the Golden Tee Replicade for people that thought the initial offering was a little bit too much money. So it's been about 2 weeks now since New Wave Toys announced their big partnership with our buddy Glenn, GRS Studios, for the Golden Tee Replicade, and the community has been a little bit divided on it. Of course, some people are upset it's not a full-size arcade cab. That's rumors that have been persisting since September. Other people are a little disappointed with the game. They don't feel that it meets, what Replicade have been offering. This is more of a mainstream game, not really classic 80s arcade, but, put all that aside. What you've got here is a cool Replicade with some new features and also an additional deck, which makes this a cool plug and play that you can play on your TV. And of course, knowing the quality of Glenn's Retro Show's trackballs, I've had one in the past, I've had his yoke, you know that the quality of that control panel and those buttons and trackball are going to be world class. So this may be one of the best ways to play Golden Tee at home, despite there being many other ways to already play Golden Tee, such as on your AtGames Legends Ultimate, your AtGames Legends Gamer, or even one of the many Arcade1Up offerings. This is still probably going to be one of the better ways to play it based on Glenn's quality and reputation. However, some of the price points kind of scared people. So for Glenn's bundle, it was $3.99. Of course, there is a bonus code where I think you can save as much as $70 off that, $3.29. Then you've got the Golden Tee Replicade, which came in at $2.49, and the reason this was so expensive was this also came with an additional DMD up top that came on the original Golden Tee. I think it was basically a scoreboard. This is a customizable one where you can put whatever you want. But they heard the feedback on that $2.49 with the discount $1.99 that maybe that was still a little bit too much. So what New Wave Toys have now done is they've announced a third option, which is your base Replicade at a purchase price of $199 and a discounted purchase price of $159. So here's the announcement that came out yesterday. Save 20% with the code Golden Tee 35. You can buy now the standard edition Replicade with an MSRP of $199, special pre-order price of $159.99. It's going to be the exact same Replicade you get in the other two bundles, the one that comes with Glenn's control deck and the one that comes with the DMD topper. The big difference is no DMD topper, but you get it at that traditional Replicade purchase price of $159.99. So this should appease all those people that are basically saying, wow, I can't believe New Wave Toys have raised the price. I'm used to paying a certain price. The people with sticker shock, now you have an option. You can continue to add to your New Wave Toys Replicade collection without missing one at the price point that you're comfortable with. Good on New Wave Toys for pulling this off. A little bit of good news, so great for them. For the people that are unhappy it's Golden Tee, well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, just don't buy it. It's not that complicated. Now, for those of you where price isn't an option and you just want to play Golden Tee from New Wave Toys in the best possible way, they've released some gameplay from the Golden Tee GRS trackball, so you can check it out and see how it performs firsthand. And last but not least, let's talk about AtGames, because they've actually got a pretty big June coming up. They released their calendar yesterday, and we got a ton of stuff to talk about. On top of them releasing their calendar yesterday, the long-awaited release of PinballNet finally happened May 30th. Go check out PinballNet. If you purchase an AtGames Legends 4K pinball machine, I think you get like a month free or 2 months free, 3 months for US residents. You can go check it out. Unlimited gameplay on 140 tables. Unlike me, the sucker that went and bought every single pinball pack right up front. You can do it through PinballNet. If you don't want to do it that way, there's that welcome gift, 2 months prepaid subscription, 3 for US customers, integrated leaderboards and tournament events, and simple setup. It's basically just ready to go. So coming back to the AtGames June calendar, this one is really interesting because it's not like other calendars. Things are very different here. First off, there's 2, instead of a weekly Zen release, there's 2 Zen releases this month. First up, coming on the 5th with DreamWorks Pinball, and then you've got another release coming up on the 26th with Gearbox Pinball. Now, I'm going to tell you, honestly, from the Zen Studios side, I'm not that excited this month because these are Zen Studios games that I just never got into. Borderlands and all those, I mean, they're cool offerings, but not exactly my favorite of the games coming to the AtGames Legends pinball machine. Same with the DreamWorks Pinball. Cool for people that are excited for that. I'm sure people will pick them up, but not exactly my cup of tea, so I don't have a lot of Zen to be excited about from new additions this month. But fear not, pinball fans, because while we don't have a lot of the top quality Zen games, in my opinion, you might like them coming this month, we do have another big pinball release that's coming to ALP 4K and ALP HD devices, and that is Natural History Pinball Pack 2. So the Natural History Pinball Packs were actually a huge surprise for AtGames. When I first heard about them, I was like, this is crazy. Natural History magazine, like what kind of IP is this? But they turned out to be pretty impressive games from Magic Pixel and AtGames, a continuation of them improving their pinball relationship and coming out with better and more interesting games. So we're very excited to see what they have in store for us for Natural History Pinball Pack 2. And according to AtGames, the Natural History Pinball Pack is one of their best-selling pinball packs to date, one of their big fan favorites, so much so, they actually went out and created their own standard edition AtGames Legends Pinball 4KP for the Natural History backs based on the fan feedback and purchasing decisions of their customers. So excited to see what the Natural History Pinball Pack 2 does with the AtGames Legends Pinball 4KP. Excited to see how it runs on the HD as well, but with the 4K specifically, one of the things that I'm really excited about is I just got my SSF kit, and how well the SSF kit performs on the Magic Pixel AtGames collaborated projects. I'm excited to see new pinball games coming out that I can play that, continue building on the great relationship Magic Pixel and AtGames already have, and then integrating that awesome SSF kit. So excited to see Natural History Pinball Pack 2 in action. And then last up, we've got National Owners Day summer sales. So for people that have been complaining about the last 2 sales from AtGames, saying the sales weren't as good as other National Owners Days, well, that's because they weren't National Owners Days. Now we officially have a National Owners Day, so let's take a look at National Owners Day and the sales that will be on. Hopefully we get some better deals on pinball packs, a little bit more of a generous discount for people that want to go back and rebuild their libraries or start the libraries on the 4K compared to what the sales have been previously with 20 and 15% off. And on top of that, let's see if they do any kind of discounts on hardware for people that have been holding out on getting an AtGames Legends Pinball, because I constantly get messages about this. I want to buy a Legends Pinball. I just don't want to pay that, price. Wait, I'm waiting for a sale. This may be your opportunity. So anyways, guys, that's my Saturday update. This would normally be a Friday update. That's when I do my Friday news blast, or we talk about it on Super Game Room Dudes. But of course, I was held up all day yesterday. Plus, we had the interview with Evercade last night. That was awesome. So much fun. So happy to have them on. So didn't have a chance to talk about it. I woke up this morning and I said, gosh darn it, Saturday's the day I'm going to do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the update. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of everything we discussed? Arcade1Up's boneheaded marketing contest ideas. Is it much to do about nothing? Should we even care at this point about the craziness they try to do for the masses that just doesn't make any sense? I don't know. It makes me so sad because of how much I love this company and want to see them succeed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. On top of that, we've got the new price for the Replicade at $159.99. That special pre-order price. Is that making you more interested in jumping on the Golden Tee Replicade, or were you all in from day one with the GRS control panel and you love the original design? Let me know in the comments down below. And then last but not least, AtGames with the big June announcements, the Zen Pinball, Gearbox and DreamWorks, Natural History Pack 2, and Nod Summer. Let me know what you're excited about there and what you're planning on possibly picking up. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. Tell your friends about me, and I'll talk to you next time.